Yeah.
Creating instructions. We'll want to put his pulls off. And on the side is the TV setting board. It's labeled. The installation instructions. You should have a bag of hardware. Number one of the creating instructions are these two bolts here that have to be removed. I'd recommend that before anybody installs this, we read the installation instructions as well as the operating instructions.
Oh, they're bringing Big Gun Richard out here. Uh-oh.
Videoing? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Do you need a socket for this, right?
Yes. Instructions in your seat.
No. It doesn't have the tools.
Well, I suppose they can.
Inside here is a half-inch drill with a 3/8" shank, and all the rest is hard hardware. So here's the screws.
And this is bolted down to for shipping.
Right. That's part of this here.
Okay.
That's the
Oh, okay.
number one.
Okay. All right. I got
Good. And these are scrap too. These can be discarded. Slide the unit forward to release from the French cleat. So grab it back here, move it up to the top. So it's French cleat. Now we should be able to lift this straight up. Carefully. Now it's removed. Now we need to get it into the other how do you want to brush it? Well, let me get a dowel. Nice.
oh, the old one. It's not.
So that's number 3, lift the media wall out of the crate. Number 4, go back to the crate. And now the French cleat. those will be used later. Reading through the French cleat or 5-inch screw the TV setting board. Keep those for later. Instructions. The instructions are taped to the back. And inside you'll see the instructions and a temporary TV locating bracket. Here's your instructions.
Now when you install your French cleat, you're going to go to the highest point of the floor. You're going to go up 66 3/8. Make your mark.
Draw a line at 66 3/8. Mark the center, hold the bottom of the French cleat down the reference. And again, we want to find the highest part of the floor. Okay.
And now you'll level it across. French cleat.
First you'll want to mark your center of where you want the cabinet.
Yes. So you mark where the center of your cabinet's going to be. Then you'll put your French cleat to the bottom end of the line.
Drill for this. Let me get one.
Okay.
In the bag we've got 4-inch toggles and 4-inch screws and 2.5-inch screws. The 2.5 should be enough to go through drywall, but if you have anything thicker, use the 4-inch.
Mark your center of your cleat. Which is 17.25. That will be installed to your center mark of your cabinet.
Mike Hamilton, you recall line 1. Mike Hamilton, line 1.
Should be okay anywhere.
Anywhere. I think,
yeah. Go your 1/4 inch, and then you'll drill your 1/2 inch for your toggles.
And the 1/2-inch drill bit is included. What's that?
I think you stood.
Oh, you hit a stud? Then you have to pull tight so the toggle rips.
you're ready to install your bolts. Now we should be ready to
Should I get a blanket?
set the camera.
Tools. All right. Gently tip it up. Get it lined up. My way a little bit. Check to make sure you clear the French cleat. Got a little bit on each side. Up about an inch and down. I don't think we caught it. Yes, we did. Oh, we gotta push it in on the bottom. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're caught. Yeah, we're good. Now we can adjust it.
The one in the center, this is where the PD hooks to. Just use the 1/4 inch bit that you have.
Let's start again. Now we're going to remove the bracket.
Now where you drilled your pilot holes, now you use your 1/2 inch bit for your toggles. Make sure you're hitting the 1/4 inch holes, not the crating bolt holes. The remainder of the zip ties, zip toggles. install our bracket again.
Now, are these the 2.5-inch screws provided for the drywall?
Snugged up, we'll center it. Now these are the 2.5 for drywall, 1 layer of drywall.
So if they were going into concrete block, they'd use the 4-inch ones?
The 4-inch, or if there's 2 layers of drywall, the 4-inch.
Should be 2.5 from the edge. Now we can remove the temporary bracket on the top.
That was step 19. Next, we get the TV out of its case. This locator bracket gets discarded. We leave the TV setting board. That goes into the bottom. Now would be a good time to vacuum out the inside of the cabinet. Setting right there. Get rid of all your dust. Once the TV is in there, it's pretty hard to get in and vacuum. Temporarily, let's set it right here. These brackets need to be installed on the TV. They come with the bracket assembly, so they should be installed on the back of the TV as shown. One here, one here. Let's just lay it down here. Flat on its back. It's a critical thing. Get all the cords out. and install the cords at the bottom of the TV. Once the TV is in the cabinet, you can't install. So let's just put this on its head. So we have the power cord and all the other cords as dictated by the instructions. The video cord. These have to be secure. And the HDMI cable, whatever is required.
And now the actual assembly of the TV and the installation of the TV itself is performed by Connected Living people.
Okay. And they'll,
So they'll work in concert with the installation of the media wall.
okay. But it's important we have all these connectors that are required installed first. If necessary, tape them down or zip tie them down. Now we're ready to install the TV. We'll flip it back on it. Okay. And then the person on the left sets the bottom of the TV onto the TV setting board. Just let it rest there without damaging. Now we run all the cords into the cabinet on the right side. We slide it back on the setting board. Once we get it where we want it, I'll hold this back and you start slowly pulling the setting board out. Kind of hold it up a little bit and it should slide down onto the bracket. Test to make sure that it's secure. Pushing the cords back down, which I have, and that can be discarded. Now we'll want to slide this a little bit left or right to center it. Make sure you've got equal margins all the way around. There's a little bit of room to do that. How do we look? Should be 7/8 of an inch all the way around. Okay? There's a couple more steps. One of them in the bag with the hardware is the keys. Open up the side. Connect all the electronics. And lastly, our TV securing bracket that came with the mounting bracket gets slid in. Of course. Sorry. Slid in, set on top. Top of the bracket, there's not a lot of room in there. Set it down. And then there should be a set screw. This is the trickiest part. Check that out. You know, the Phillips head bit. So we'll have to, is the bracket over the top of it?